Okay, folks, so we find ourselves approaching the entrance to Strategic Materials here in St. Louis. Never been here before. Got to get across these railroad tracks. This battery is about to go dead, so hang in there. I'm guessing the entry is down here a bit to the right. Getting a load of glass, it says. Okay, so it looks like the entry is down here, the second entrance, and I can see a scale. So let's see if I can. Boy, that's a immediate turn onto the scale. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get on there. I guess we'll be backing off the scale. Well, let me get checked in. Okay, guys, so here's the second dump of this load. It's just a bunch of broken glass. Interesting product. I bet I'll have to sweep that out pretty good to get all that tiny little pieces of broken glass out of there. So as you can see, he started in the front. I told him I could get about 23.5 tons. He said 23, and I was like, yeah, I could probably do 23.5. A little bit low on fuel, but that should still give me enough room to get some fuel down the road. The place I'm delivering this to in Muscatine, Iowa, receives 24/7, so I should be able to get it delivered today. I'm going to show you one more lift, and then I'm going to get in there and start working on my trip plan. See how far away I am. Broken glass. I did not have to take my bows out, so that makes it pretty easy. And then I think to get out of here, I'll just kind of loop around that way, and there's an exit gate on the other side. All right, that's how it goes. All right, so let's get out of here, folks. The guy back there that gave me my shipping documents said that this place I'm taking this product to crushes it down and uses it for you know, like instead of using sand for sand blasting, they'll use these little tiny pieces of glass. So that's a little different. So if you do come here, if you're an Oakley driver and you've never been here before, and you come here, make sure when you turn in to get on the scale that you hug the far side of the road as much as you can, because you're going to need every bit of room to make the turn onto the scale. Just like I'm going to need every bit of room now to get out of here. So, all right, down the road we go. All right, folks. Hey, it's Friday morning, about 8:30. I'm about 25 minutes from my shipper in Annapolis, Missouri. Just giving you a shot of some of the backcountry roads. Oh, yeah. These are the kind of roads you gotta be really careful on, because there's no shoulder, a lot of curves. It's deer season, so I tell you, I've probably seen a dozen dead deer in the last couple days. You can definitely tell when deer season comes around because you start to see a lot of dead deer. Oh, squirrel, I hope I didn't hit you there. So I'm going to get a load of roofing granules at this place called Specialty Granules, I think. I've picked up there a couple times before. And this will be my home load. I should be able to get home late this afternoon. And it delivers Monday. And I'm not totally sure about this. I think it was Blendon, Texas. It's dispatcher said it was down near Austin. I haven't really looked at the map just yet on that. So I'll probably leave out Sunday afternoon and try to get at least 2.5 or 3 hours down the road, because my work order says the receiving hours at this customer in Texas are like 7 to 2 p.m. So kind of a short receiving period, or an early cutoff in the afternoon anyway. And then the dispatcher is trying to get me a load where I can get back through North Little Rock. Not that I need to stop and go home or anything, but I need to get back. My dermatologist wants me to come in Monday actually, but I'm not going to be able to do it Monday. So I'm trying to get it so I can maybe get in there Wednesday afternoon so they can take these stitches out of my face. So that's kind of what's on the horizon. I told dispatcher, you know, if I could just get a load coming back through the Little Rock area where I could go park at the Oakley, North Little Rock yard, and hop in my Jeep and go to the dermatology office just a few miles away. You know, I could probably get it done in a couple of hours and then just get back on the road. So we'll see how it works out. But we're giving you some good old Missouri hilly road footage here. Like I said, I've picked up at this place twice before, but I've never come in from the north like I'm doing now. I've always come in from the southern side. So not really familiar with this route. I had to clean the trailer out really well. You know, I swept it out once I dumped that load. And you know, I was thinking when I delivered that load of crushed glass, I don't know if I actually filmed anything of that. I know I meant to, but I might have forgot. So if I did, I apologize. It just slipped my mind. I had another truck trying to make a delivery back there as I was finishing unloading. So I'm just thinking I might have forgotten. Oh, there's some pretty scenery here. Got the rocks, cliffs, got a creek running along the left side of the highway here. I'll just give you this beautiful scenery to look at. Tough driving, but good scenery. Man, and I'm going to tell you again, my new dispatcher, you know, this is my first week with my new dispatcher, Manuel. Man, I am impressed so far. I mean, I call him and he answers the phone usually on the first ring. If he doesn't, I mean, if he can't talk to me immediately, he'll say, hold on, Ron. He'll put me on hold for 10 or 20 seconds and then get right back to me. I haven't had to wait on a load. He's had a load ready for me when I call in. I mean, it's just awesome. I am totally pleased so far. Really excited about the future. Because I was not getting that kind of service previously. For whatever reason. I don't know. Alright guys, so I'll try to show you some of this at the shipper if I can. Alright guys, so we're getting close to the turn-in road to my shipper in Annapolis, Missouri. It's 9:01 and my load time is 10, so I'm doing good, Specialty Granules, Annapolis plant. So the way this works is we're gonna go up this hill and they've got a little holding lot. I'll pull over there, get my tarp off, call in and check in, and then they'll holler back at me when they're ready for me to come on down, get on the scale, get loaded. I don't remember what CB channel they're on. Let's see, it says CB channel 19. Sometimes, as I remember, I couldn't get anybody on the CB though, and I had to call. Alright, so here's the lot here to the left. Got a truck coming up the hill. So there's an Oakley truck right there, and then another one coming up the hill. I'm just going to pull over here and get out of the way. Get my boots on, get my hard hat, and this sign right here ahead of us has got the phone number on it in case I can't reach them by CB. So let me get checked in. All right, everybody. So they just called me on the radio to come down to the scale. It's about 10:13. So they're a little behind schedule, but there's been like 3 Oakley trucks come out of here since I arrived, so pretty much one after another. So yeah, I just had a nice, about an hour break. Watched a little TV, got a little something to eat. Now we're going to give you a look of the entrance into the plant. Like I said, I've picked up here I think twice before, and each time I was in a different loading area. I mean, they're relatively close to each other, but still there's a couple of different loading areas. So you can see the scale now. I think the way it works is you pull over here to the right and stop. I'm gonna check with her. I don't know if she wants me on the scale now or if I have to go check in first. All right. So I walked up to the office and checked in, like the signage over here says to do. And I think she really just wanted me to go ahead and get on the scale. So we'll get our light weight, and then she told me I'm going to be loading in spot number 2. I don't remember which one that is, but I'm pretty sure they got signage back there. So let's get on the scale. Let's see what we weigh. The scale is not reading anything at the 31.
Okay, 31,280. Today you're loading on track 2.
31,280. Thank you. All right, she says I weigh 31,280. 31,280. Although the numbers read backwards. So, and I'm down to about a quarter of a tank of fuel, so let's see if we can go find loading zone number 2. Alright, we got a truck here in the way. Okay, loading zone number 2 is, you'll be able to see the sign right here. See that sign there? It's just down this, in between these 2 warehouses. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go down here across these railroad tracks and kind of do a U-turn, and then we'll come back and back into number 2. I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so I'm backed in. There's the lane I was telling you about. I had to go that way and then back into here, and he just started loading me. I told him I wanted to get 23.5 tons. Now, I wouldn't trust my scales a whole lot because I'm sitting on the railroad tracks and piles of roofing granules, so it's not the best terrain for your scales to work. But I'm positioned about a foot back from center, and you can see we're getting kind of a grayish, like this stuff here, kind of a grayish, gray and brown mixture color. So that's what's going on. I basically just have to sit here, and he'll tell me when I'm done. I'll keep an eye on my scales just in case, and if things look a little unbalanced, I'll back up or pull forward, you know, whatever. But that's it. This should happen pretty quickly. You know, he'll probably have me loaded in about 15 minutes. And then we go hang a left there, go back to the scale, get our paperwork, and then I'll go back up to the lot I started out in, get my tarp over, send in my information, and hit the road. Hey, I thought I'd give you a quick look inside of the product, jumping into the trailer. That's how it works. Roofing granules. We've all used them. Still use them in most cases. A few people might have metal roofs, but this is the way roofing shingles have been done for decades and decades. All right. Okay, so we're loaded. You know, once you get down here to the loading position, it's a piece of cake. Nice easy load. In fact, I've already tarped. All I gotta do is scale out. The loader said he ended up giving me 23.84 tons. He was shooting for 23.75, so it was pretty close. That's why, you know, you don't want to be too aggressive in your loading target in case they overshoot. All right, everybody. So I stopped here in the holding lot just to send in my information to Oakley and do a walk around the trailer, make sure everything's good. So let's hit the road. I will say, I think that loader's scale equipment is a bit off, because when I scaled out, I only weighed about 78,000, and the paperwork shows that I got 23.27 tons when the loader thinks I got 23.84 tons. So he was a good half a ton shy of what I actually scaled out. I mean, that's a good 1,000 pounds, so that makes sense though, because I heard one of the other Oakley trucks, when he scaled out, he was a little under 78,000. He probably didn't mean to be like that, but oh well. All right, so now we've got a ways to get back to Highway 67 South. We got to travel down some more of these small country roads for a while, and then we'll take 67 South all the way into Arkansas and down to North Little Rock. See you there.